Rule number 5. A singular subject takes a singular verb even if other nouns are connected to it by with, as well as in addition to, except, together with, no less than. For example, he as well as his friends was denied entry to the club. So we have he was. So he was denied to entry the club. So another example is the government together with NGOs was able to make the campaign a success. So how would they be able so how would the government be able to make the campaign success? So we use the word was to make the sentence complete. And rule number 6. Use a singular verb form after each, either, everyone, everybody, neither, nobody, and someone. Example: neither of the two invited speakers has come. So we have there the word neither. So the rule number 6 uses the word that I mentioned, that it uses the word each, either, everyone, everybody, neither, nobody, and someone. Another example is everyone in the group takes turn to cook dinner. So there is the word everyone. So the verb there is takes. So everyone takes turns to cook dinner. Another example is each of us has a smartphone. So there is the word each and the verb has. So what's the smartphone? Each of us has a smartphone. Another example is nobody ever goes to that fort. It's haunted. So the subject is nobody and the verb is goes. So nobody goes to that fort because it's haunted. Now for rule number 7. Two singular subjects connected with either or, neither nor, not only but also takes a singular verb. So it's mentioned that it takes a singular verb, that the two singular subject is connected to take a singular verb. For example, neither the escalator nor the elevator is working. So both of them, both the escalator, the subject, and the elevator is working. Another example is he has failed in not only math but also chemistry. So the subject is the math and chemistry. The verb is has. So he has failed the math and the chemistry. So in complete sentence, he has failed in not only math but also chemistry. Now for our exception. However, if one subject is singular and the other is plural, use the verb form of the subject that is closest to the verb. So it's mentioned there that use the verb form of the subject that is closest to the verb. For example, neither the bears nor the lion has escaped from the zoo. The verb in this example is closest to the subject lion and hence takes a singular form, has. Neither the lion nor the bears have escaped from the zoo. So there we have an example. Rule number 8. Use a singular verb form after none when the word means no one or not one. For example, I've been looking for inspiration but none has struck so far. So the underlined word is has. The other example is none of us is perfect. So the underlined word is is. Another example is none was injured in the accident. The underlined word is was. However, use a plural verb when none suggests more than one thing or person. For example, I've been looking for ideas to start a business but none have struck so far. So use a plural verb which is the underlined word have when none suggest more than one thing or person. Like this, but none have struck so far. So you will make the verb plural when the word none is next to it. Rule number 9. Use a plural verb form in a relative clause following one of or a similar expression when the relative is the subject. For example, he is one of those guys who have never cheated in exams. Those guys and not he is the matching subject here. Another example is he is one of those people who are always late. So those people and the underlined word is are. The verb is are. The subject is those people. Another example is he is one of the fittest cricketers who are still playing international cricket. So the cricketers is the matching subject and not he. And for rule number 10, some nouns such as news, physics, statistics, economics, gymnastics, aerobics, measles, mumps, and headquarters that end in s seem to be plural but are actually singular and hence they take singular verbs. For example, politics is full of uncertainties. So the underlined word is. So it's related to economics. For another example, the global headquarters of Morgan Stanley is in New York. So the underlined word is. If it's related to politics, it is in rule number 10. Or if something is connected to physics, statistics, or etc. that is been listed down in rule number 10, it is in rule number 10. Thank you for watching and God bless. See you for our part 2.